Welcome, welcome. I'm here today at the Ark of Light for All Nations to attend the final day of the G3 Summit. I'm James Wilson from Faith World TV in the UK. As you can see, people are pouring in the doors. We've got guests from all over the world. There's people from Canada, the US, very many countries across Africa and further afield, and of course me from the UK. We want to take you inside the church to have a little look around as well, but this has been an absolutely phenomenal experience, the G3 Greater Glory Gathering. I am actually now inside the Great Hall and we're going to talk to a few people. Tell me your name and where you're from.
My name is Alicia. I'm from Poland, but I came from Mexico.
That's a long way to travel from Mexico. So what inspired you to come over to be at the G3 conference?
When I watched online our prophet Isaiah Macwealth, I was like, I need to be here. I need to experience that. And to be honest, it was beyond my expectation. I love this atmosphere. I would stay here in Nigeria just to be in and have this heavenly atmosphere every day.
Saeed, how was the experience for you?
It was shocking, it was life-changing on the physical matter and also on the spiritual realm. It's just overwhelming.
If you could say one thing to everybody out there who's going to be coming, what would you tell them about Prophet Macwealth?
He's just the most humble and the most loving, the wisest man that I've met. It's incredible how he can balance that strong leadership that he has with such humbleness. It's something that you just don't see anywhere else. He's not afraid to kneel down in front of his spiritual father, in front of everybody. So even though he is the man he is, he still serves, and that's his legacy, a legacy of honor. He unveils this ancient system of honor that has been lost in our generation. And in this ministry, the very first thing I think I've learned, it was this code of honor.
Vanda, I saw you in the front row. Where have you traveled from?
I travel from Texas.
Have you come alone?
No, I come with others. I think it's about 25, 26 of us.
Wow. What inspired you to come? Why did you want to come to the G3 Summit?
I knew that it was going to be something waiting for me, and it was just that. The word was just too profound for me. Oh, my soul is so full right now.
Tia, this isn't your first time, is it?
No, sir. This is my third time here.
And how did it rate to the previous two times?
Every time I step foot here, yes, sir, into the Ark of Light, it's been a privilege and an honor to have God more present here. I mean, he's present everywhere, but to step here at the Ark of Light, it's just overwhelming.
This time I am actually inside the Prophet's Lounge, the Forest of Lebanon. I'm here today to introduce you to Prophet Isaiah Macwealth. Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me here today, and it's lovely to meet you.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me, this is an amazing building. It's a project long time coming. It was finished last November. It seats 10,000 people. There's a lot of rooms which I'm going to ask you about.
Yes.
But what was the inspiration? What got you to do what you've done with this magnificent ark?
First, I want to thank you for being here. The Lord brought us here, and it's in line with the commission for all nations. Matthew 28:20 says for us to go into all the world and preach the gospel to all nations. And to preach the gospel to all nations requires that we build people, we empower them, and they build other people. So the presence of teaching all nations, building people, and they are building people, just keeps bringing more people, because as one is built and he builds another, and then another, and then another, the gospel is growing, and then we need a place to house the people. And that's what led to this building.
Amen to that. Amen. And tell me a bit about the building, because it's not just one room, it's multi-roomed.
Yes.
I know you've got a restaurant, a nursery, there's the church, of course, and you've got overflow areas.
Yes.
So give us a brief rundown of what's actually involved in the Ark of Light, because that impacts who comes here, children,
Yes.
and
Yes.
everyone else. So
yeah, we have a school here, a nursery and a primary school. We have a Bible school also. We have the restaurant area, of course, all of the bookshop and the shopping area. We have a whole floor for everything you need to buy when you're around this place. We have the hall, the main hall, which is, we call it H1. Then we have the H2. Then we have the H3. Then we have the H4, which is for the children, which is comprises of 4 halls in one. Then we have the H5, which is for the teenagers. And then we have a massive boardroom that can seat about 80 for our meetings. And then we have a prayer place. We call it the Tragedy and Prayer Mountain. So that's on the last floor. And then, of course, we have a lot of parking here. And though we're exhausted on Sunday and people have to park everywhere, but because of the number.
Well, having been here today is a Sunday, viewers, just so you know, but having been here today and seeing the mayhem out there because of people wanting to come in, I mean, capacity was practically there. It was amazing,
Yes.
Absolutely amazing.
Yes.
You really feel the presence of God when you're here, and you're responsible for that as well as the Lord Himself.
Yes, sir.
Because you emanate it, and we've had some fabulous teachings. Just very quickly, we've been here this week for the G3 Summit, the Greater Glory Gathering, and it's been a phenomenal event. You can Google it, you can YouTube it as well, so you can catch up on it if you were unfortunate enough to miss it. But just very quickly, what were the highlights for you and what really stood out? What do you think people got from it?
Yeah, the conference was about empowering God's people, because we're living in the days where there's a lot of inflation, a lot of challenges, war in Israel, war in Ukraine. A lot is going on. The word of the Lord for the conference was to empower the people, be fruitful and multiply, grow beyond the circumstance. Many times believers just want the problem to go. And God is bringing another perspective to dealing with the problem. Rather than trying to get the problem to go, God says go bigger than the problem. That's what the conference was about. It was about being fruitful, becoming big enough until you overcome, possess, and occupy.
Wonderful, thank you. It was such a great conference. We saw some great testimony, it was some eye-opening stuff. Please do tune in. Finally, sir, you're global. You're all over the place at the moment. To just let people know, how can they find their local Gospel Pillars Church?
Yes,
how can they find?
Yes, we have Gospel Pillars churches in the United States. We have Gospel Pillars churches in the UK. We have in Dubai. We have in India is just beginning. I'm just praying for the couple going to India. We have people there already, but the pastors will be going in this coming week. We have Gospel Pillars in the Philippines, and then we have Gospel Pillars all over Africa. Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Cameroon, Benin Republic. We have Gospel Pillars just in Canada also. We've just started something in Canada and it's doing very well. And we just reached out into South America. So we have even delegates from South America, Mexico that came. We're building into Peru and Brazil and other places. So if you're looking for how to connect with any of the nearest Gospel Pillars churches, good to go to our site, www.gospelpillars.org, and then click outlets and you'll see the nearest outlet to you.
That's awesome. Yes. Well, truly do take the time out just to have a look where your nearest Gospel Pillars is. Prophet, it's been a blessing to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time. I know how busy you are, so God bless you, and thank you for this week. And we're going to see Gospel Pillars go way. It's the unity in faith.
Yes.
It's the be fruitful and
Yes.
grow.
Yes.
So we're looking forward. Bless you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Prophet, what should I do? No. The Spirit of Christ in you is the prophet in you. The Bible said the Spirit of Christ, which was in them, did signify. So the Spirit of Christ signifies. But look, we're looking at what that Spirit does. It matures, it signifies. It marks you as Christ. It testifies. So signify means what? To testify beforehand. So before something happens, the Spirit of Christ in you will alert you. So when you are born again, don't say, I wish prophet can tell me. The Spirit of Christ in you is the prophet in you. It can show you things before it comes.
Yes.
Have a look online for Gospel Pillars Church. Prophet Isaiah Macwealth, the Ark of Light for All Nations, is a fabulous building. It's been finished now a year. It fills up every weekend. God is here. Come and see it. If you can come and see it. But if you can't, look for a Gospel Pillars near you.